Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's yoga video. Today I'm shooting from beautiful Costa Rica and I'm happy to have you here. We're about to start a yoga retreat. I'm just waiting for the students to get here. So I thought I would take the time to film a video. I hope you enjoy. We're going to start in child's pose. Reach your arms out in front, let your head come down to the ground. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale fully through your mouth. And as you exhale, notice that gravity pulls you further into the ground. On your next inhale, round forward until you come forward into all fours. Spread your fingers and really plug into the mat. So grip your fingers in like you're a rock climber. Micro bend in the elbows, and as you inhale, lift your head, lift your tailbone, look up. As you exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, let your head go. From here, curl your toes and just gently begin to sit back. Perhaps sitting all the way up onto the toes. Breathing into the bottoms of the feet. And as you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, interlace your fingers and press your palms up to the sky as you look up. On your next inhale, swan dive forward and lift your hips until you come into downward facing dog. Reach your heels down to the ground, but don't worry if they don't get there. Make any small movements you need to in order to feel good here. And on your next inhale, come up onto your toes, push the mat away even more, and then ripple through your spine until you come forward into a plank position. And once you're there, bring your knees down onto the ground and come all the way down onto your belly. Bring the fingertips off the mat, elbows up to the sky, and then use your back body muscles to lift up and look ahead. Exhale, melt forward. I'm going to do the same thing and look out over the right shoulder with the left eye and melt forward. Same thing, other side. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, curl the toes, and come into child's pose with the toes curled. Deep breath in and round forward into all fours. And then exhale fully as you find your alignment here. And then as you inhale, lift your head, lift your tailbone, look up. And as you exhale, round your back, tuck your head. And then as you inhale, press into your toes, lift your hips to come into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, walk your hands back to your feet, micro bend the knees and round all the way up. When you get there, lift your arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, press your palms up to the sky, look up. And as you exhale, widen your feet, swan dive forward, coming into ragdoll pose, grabbing onto opposite elbow, a little bend in the knees. Let your upper body be really heavy here. And then see what happens when you rock forward and backward. And see what happens when you rock side to side. Breathing into any areas of tightness that you may feel. Then on your next inhale, let your hands float down to the ground, come up onto your toes, and sit low for Malasana pose. Bring the hands to the heart, use your elbows to press your legs open even more. If you're feeling good here, you can bring your heels down to the ground, take a deep breath in. And then exhale fully. On your next inhale, bring your right fingertips down to the ground, lift your left arm up, look up. Option to bind here if you're feeling particularly open in the chest. Or you could use a belt or a yoga strap to help your hands meet. As you inhale, open up, come back to center. Take a deep breath in, acknowledge the pose. Exhale, take it to the other side, look up. Option to bind. Draw the shoulder blades toward one another. As you inhale, release, and bring the hands back to the heart. On your next inhale, lift your hips. Let the hands come down. Heel toe your feet in so your feet are hip distance, and then come down onto your shins. Reach your arms out in front. And we'll end here in child's pose. Just taking a moment to acknowledge your practice, Acknowledge your health and all the good things you have in your life. And then when you're ready, sit up tall and bring your hands to your heart and seal in your practice with Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe.